Okay, I just want you to clear up one rumor.
Uh-oh.
All right, here it goes. Ladies have been asking about this, and we all want to know, are you keeping up with, or have you ever kept up with, a Kardashian? Because a lot of us want to.
Y'all want to keep up with the Kardashian or keep up with me?
We want to keep up with you, and we also want to keep up with the Kardashian. But the rumor has it is, I know you're going to be making an appearance on the show, but we want to know if you've ever kept up with the Kardashian or you're keeping up with one currently. Got to go straight to the source. What's going on with you and Kim? Is it just a rumor?
I mean, that's a good friend of mine, and you know.
Oh.
We would all like to have Kim as a friend, right? Okay, so right now, are we going to go to the audience?
So while we're talking about your new music, Kanye, we've got the film. We played it before you came out. Let's talk about Runaway.
Okay.
So your inspirations for the song.
The song itself or the whole film?
Actually, you know what? The whole film, because the whole film was incredible.
32 seconds worth.
How many people just go to blogs and go to Tumblrs and just look at all the pictures and scroll down? Like that's when I'm in a studio, I do that where it's just all these dope images, and I think about that. When I thought about this movie, I thought about still images and how this would look all as stills, and then I've brought it into real life. And even when I rap, I think about T-shirts. Like I don't even write raps. I write T-shirts. Like my presence is a present, kiss my ass. It's just I thought about just the colors and meshing one surreal element and putting it in a somewhat real environment, and trying to express my take on minimalism meets like Baroque, whether it's like the literal, the chairs are very old school and Baroque and Parisian right next to the minimal wall, and the color palettes. If anybody ever had like the Yeezys or the Louis Vuitton shoes, you'll see it's the exact same color palette as the Phoenix. And I have my take on my favorite. My favorite color is red, but then my second and third favorite colors are taupe and salmon, which I used to always get like criticized for actually knowing the name of those colors. But I really just wanted to express that. And I think, getting people to understand it and being taken out of the box, because they put you in certain type of boxes and call you certain type of names whenever you're like creative, and to be able to just show me, particularly as an American, as a upstanding citizen, as a black guy, with proper tuxes on and still look cool, and for kids to see that as an option too. I'm not saying it's nothing against the other influences that rap gives, because I like that type of music. That's like my favorite type of rap music, actually. Right. But just to be able to represent that, because I have one thing that the film definitely showed is like a take on music, a take on composition. Like the scene where the ballerinas are there, and then I'm on top of the piano. It's a very major statement about composition, which I got a lot from being in art school since I was 5 years old, and looking at comic books and just going to the comic book store before I could even like afford them, and just constantly seeing the way they drew that. And I wanted to bring that to the screen, and it was really good to be able to direct it myself, which I didn't want to do on purpose. But even with the Power video, it wasn't exactly what I would have brought to the table. Like the Power thing was a bit more glossy. As you can see with that, I get a little bit more grainy, more soulful. I saturate the colors. Even when we were looking at Walt Disney references as where to take the colors, because people were feeling like you couldn't make it that colorful and it not be overly commercial looking. So I mean, I could talk about it for days, but...
Well, we've billed this event as a CD listening party. Everybody's really excited to hear your CD.
Ready.
Should we move into some of your music? What do you think? You've got it all on the computer in front of you.
So with this, I should play some of the songs that people haven't heard before, or some of the other versions of songs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me see.
You might think you've peeped the scene.
Can I control the... Okay, cool.
The one you might think you've peeped the scene. You haven't. The real one's far too mean. The watered down one, the one you know. was made up centuries ago.